I'm Waterman OBE and I'm here in Halton with the Runcorn Bridge in the background, but Runcorn on sea, well that's what I tell people where I live, and I'm going to take you on an historical tour and the musical heritage of this wonderful place. Located between two mighty musical cities, Manchester and Liverpool, Halton comprises of the twin towns of Runcorn and Widnes. You'll probably know very little about Halton and its historic influences on the music of the swinging 60s to the present day. As the birthplace of Nicola Roberts, Mel C, David Dawson, it's rapidly becoming a melting pot for musical talents. Is it the world famous River Mersey, the backdrop of the chemical history, or its landscape that's provided the inspiration for artists and literary greats such as Lewis Carroll to create their own scene right here? Let's find out. First up on our tuneful trail in Runcorn is the award-winning Brindley Theatre. This 400-seat auditorium has seen many famous names grace its stage, including my old pal Lulu, UK's 1969 Eurovision winner. The Brindley also has big plans for an enhanced extension to create an exciting cultural hub here in Runcorn. Another local global superstar who performed at the Brindley and right here at Halton's British Legion Club is none other than our own Gary Barlow, who at a tender age of 14 was resident singer and keyboardist. It was here that he first performed his own material, including the first public performance of the massive hit Million Love Songs. You didn't know that, did you? A 3-minute walk away is the Castle Pub, where you can be sure to hear plenty of riffs and licks from the local talent. All set in the historic grounds of Halton Castle, you can also soak up the 360-degree views across the Mersey, Cheshire Plains and the surrounding areas. Next up, Norton Priory Museums and Gardens, one of Halton's hidden gems. Once a home to the medieval church, this is the most excavated monastic site in Europe. During the summer season, the tranquil 2.5-acre Georgian walled garden comes alive in the summer with alfresco performances and award-winning theatre productions. One event that needs no introduction is Creamfields. I know, I live next door. One of the largest dance music festivals featuring world-class DJs and live acts from all over the country. All set on the Daresbury estate over the August bank holiday. Just a short trip across the water is Spike Island, an artificial island between the Sankey Canal and the estuary of the Mersey. Back in 1990, on the 27th of May, indie legends the Stone Roses, led by locals Ian Brown and John Squire, held a concert there which was one of the most famous concerts that defined a generation. From the 90s back to 1969, with one of music's greatest showmen, Freddie Mercury, playing in his pre-Queen band Wreckage, right here at the Wade Deacon High School, at what is thought to be the band's final appearance, at then a grammar school for girls for their end-of-term dance. The concert is famous for Freddie adopting his signature half mic stand due to a faulty mic stand on the night. Moving on to what's become a musical myth. On Monday the 13th of September 1965, a then virtually unknown singer-songwriter called Paul Simon wrote the song Homeward Bound here on Widnes Station, whilst waiting for a train to Hull to play his next show. For the big seater stadium gigs, there's the DCBL Stadium, home to the Widnes Vikings, which has recently hosted the world famous star Elton John and Bryan Adams. From stadiums to Hull, and here I'm standing now on the site of what was the Queen's Hall, which hosted concerts by many famous names, including such as Jerry and the Pacemakers, the Stone Roses, the Happy Mondays and of course the famous Beatles, who played the hall a total of 5 times, and after their last gig on the following day, the band went to London to record their debut single Love Me Do. On the same street, the beat goes on at the studio. Once part of the Queen's Hall, a space for all things sound that hosts live entertainments, rehearsal rooms and a recording studio. Fostering talent and promoting music, arts, culture in Halton, each year providing over 300 young people with a phenomenal 2,500 sessions in music and arts. So there you have it. It's my whistle-stop tour of Halton's musical past and present. Isn't it time you tuned in and visited for yourself?